Hi guys, it's not your typical Syrian. So nice to meet you. Much love and namaste. And today I decided to do a reading basically because Jonghyun's birthday was yesterday from SHINee. If you don't know him, he passed away in, 2017 due to suicide. But I have 3 piles based on messages he has for you. So stay tuned. And I just really wanted to say I love tarot and things like that, and this is my passion. I'm also going to be doing other stuff besides pick cards if you're into astrology or if you're into spirituality and belief systems, but other than that, I will let you pick a pile. Alright guys, you guys have 3 piles to choose from. Pile 1 is with the Heartstone, that is aqua. Pile 2 is my purple stone with my name. And pile 3 is the colorful rock with the white in the middle and the blue on the sides. And I'll give you time to take 3 deep mindful breaths and then choose a pile calling out to you the most. Just close your eyes and take a deep breath in and out about 3 times, or 10, whatever helps. I'll allow you to do that now. Hi pile 1, so you chose this really cool stone, which is actually Jonghyun's stone. And I'll be reading the letter that I channeled and cards for your pile. This is what I channeled. You can't really read it, but that's why I'm going to be doing that. So this first message is just for all pile 1 viewers, and the second pile is for his members of SHINee and his family. So I'm going to read the first part. He wants you to listen to the "As Long As You Love Me" cover that he made from Justin Bieber. And he says, "Please smile. I'm okay. Whoever you're worried about is okay too. Life gets better. I learned that the hard way on the other side. Remember the good times. If you need one, or if you need me, ask for me. I am still here. Challenges will be easier for you to face. I love you and we'll see you soon." And he signed Jung. So cute. And then this is to his members and family. "I am still me. I almost regret leaving you behind, but now I realize why I did. It was not you guys, but the immense pressure I was put under. I felt that I could not have or be helped. I love you deeply and will be there for you guys forever. I'm always watching. Much love and no more sorrow, okay?" Jung. He signed it the same way. And I could really feel him last night because I'm filming this the day after April 8th over here, his birthday. But yeah, that's what he's saying. He's saying he's fine and he wants you guys to be fine. I think he senses that you miss him a lot. You might still be really sad about his death if you're a Shaul, and I totally understand that. It was totally unexpected. But let's get into the tarot that he picked. He picked every card. He's also going to be picking clarifying cards. I'm going to start with the one on top. So this one is upright. This is the 8 of Cups. He wants you to let go of the situation because he knows that everything's fine. I'm going to hold this up so you can really look at it. I mean, look at all that love he has. 8 hearts. I mean, that's so amazing, right? Like 8 hearts. And this is upright, so I'm gonna face it that way so you guys see. And then I'm gonna use these 2 poker cards. Alright, so we have 2, again, that love, the red. We have the 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Swords upright, both of them. He's basically saying, hey, walk away from me being, not here. Like, I'm fine. Like, the Ten of Pentacles is about success and just journeys that are worth everything. He's saying, hey, I'm fine. Like, who cares? I'm doing all right. And with the Six of Swords, he's definitely saying to move on, because in this deck here, I have images that I can show you of those cards, and right away I just know that's what he's saying, and I can even show you what I see. So with the Six of Swords, he's saying like, hey, I'm fine, walk away, move on, like I've moved on, you know. You have two walk away cards with the Eight of Cups, especially because the Eight of Cups is about, you know, someone who's still caught up in their head, but at the same time they're like realize that, and they're walking away from these cups behind them and their back is turned. But the Ten of Pentacles is like success, so he's basically saying, I'm doing wonderful, you know, I'm doing wonderful, and there's nothing I can do to change that. There's nothing you can do, but just be happy, just don't worry. And well, I'll show you this. See how it looks like that guy is like moving on? That's what he wants you to do. And he also wants you to communicate on the internet with other Shabbles, because by Shabbles I mean other fans, because that's Shiny's fandom name. And I'm gonna see if with the song playing in the background, Let Me Out, basically he literally like wanted to leave, and I know that makes all of us feel like, oh my god, but he wants us to know at the same time, he kind of, like he said, he regretted doing that to his family and friends, but you know what, he's in a wonderful place right now, and he doesn't want to change that for the world, but at the same time he's saying he's there. You know, if I read that again, he wants you to smile. He wants you to move on. So here I am, finding these cards. I should probably have them ready. I'm back at the beginning. So I'm looking for the Ten of Pentacles. By the way, that's like a legacy. He's left a legacy, and he knows that. He's acknowledging that he's left all of this for the fans and his family, what he's done. But what do you want to say, Jonghyun? Because I can channel him, and I know he's here, like, with me. And I will show you the, okay, Eight of Cups. Again, a walking away. He wants you to let go of the situation. Okay, there's the other cups. He wants you to move on from the sadness. And I know it's hard to do that, especially if you're a diehard Shawl. But he wants you to know, hey, I've been stable. I know that. I've got all the coins. My family's probably doing okay too. I'm gonna look at the other cards to see what else he's saying as well. The rest of these. Okay? And he put them in this order. I didn't. I asked him to shuffle, and he did. Oh my gosh, yes. Ace of Pentacles. He's saying, I have a new opportunity. And it's amazing. Okay, Ten of Pentacles again. He's definitely here saying, look, I know this hurts, but I've done so much in this life that I really don't regret. Okay? And then what gets really interesting is the rest of these are in reverse, okay? So I'm going to show them to you like this, even though they have no images on them. So we have the Eight of Wands reverse. He feels like time is slowing down. That's what that means, time slowing down, okay? And maybe he wants you to slow down and think about the situation, about his, you know, passing. And the Knight of Pentacles is about, again, like, usually upright it means to slow down, but maybe he wants you to really like just move on, so like a little faster than you are if you are depressed, because I'm getting vibes from this pile right here. You really miss him, and that's very understandable, okay? A High Priestess in reverse. You're definitely like, your intuition is off. I feel like for this pile, you guys feel upset like a lot about him, and you're really like, hey, where's he at and everything. And don't worry, I'm gonna get to that at the end of my reading. If you pass all the piles, I'll leave a timestamp for you, because I'm gonna ask him some questions, okay? And I'm gonna clarify this energy. So Jonghyun, please come through in the reading. can you clarify any messages that I've said in this pile? Can you please give me extra messages? Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. You guys, he can definitely sense that, you know, that's his energy, I feel like, whenever he knows you're sad, because the Wands is fire. He was a fire sign. He was Aries. Maybe you are. I don't know. But he wants you to be confident again. He knows that you're feeling really down, and he knows that you feel like you're not yourself, but he knows you can do this. He knows you can move on. All right? I'm kind of getting a feeling he wants to say something else with this deck. So what else do you have to say, Jonghyun, to the pile number 1 viewers? All right, he did. He could be a water sign too, because we have the Ace of Cups. He loves you, okay? He really loves you. He cares. His feelings are through the roof, and he wants you to know. We have another ace. Oh my gosh, we had the Ace of Pentacles, now we have the Ace of Cups. Just know that he's there. He's very loving, okay? Truly cares. You could be a water sign again. And you can also be an earth sign, because I was getting a lot of pentacles. So that'd be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Now let's go on with these decks. Okay, can you clarify any last messages, Jonghyun, for pile number 1 viewers? Thank you. We have we have the 6 of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So he wants you to stop giving so much of your energy to things that aren't worth it. Maybe you think about him too much, or maybe this isn't really about, you know, you missing him, but more like you feeling like you're left out in a situation, and you're giving too much time to friends, to work. Right now is a time where you really don't need to be doing that. You need to be, like, you know, focused on your own self. He wants you to focus on yourself here. Look at that queen, how stern she is. I said that last time too, but she's a stern queen. He wants you to know where your worth is. And I'm getting the words from him, put your money where your mouth is. He's here. So can you clarify this energy? But while I'm thinking of it, pile number 1 viewers, what message do you have for them, Jonghyun? For pile number 1 viewers, what is your message? You see that fly? He makes me smile so much. This is reversed, but you guys, this is the same message in reverse though. So maybe this was meant to be in reverse, because I can never tell with this deck. You guys are either giving too much energy to where, like, people are draining you, or you're not giving enough energy to those around you and you're not being compassionate. He wants you to be compassionate and kind. But at the same time, when I see the Queen of Wands, I'm getting that he wants you to stop being that kind person to others all the time and to just help yourself. He wants you to be, yes, he wants you to be a stern queen. Okay? He wants you to be a stern queen and stop giving your energy away from others. Sorry, you want to be, you know, not me. Because from what I'm seeing here, you've been through a lot with, like, that is definitely a message he wants you to know. I didn't even ask him. Okay, 10 of Cups in reverse. So you've been wronged, okay? You've been really wronged, and I can just tell that you're not happy with friends or family. You feel like you probably don't have a family, but guess what? He wants you to know that he can be your family, okay? He's there for you. And just definitely tune at the end, because I feel like he has some messages for you. Let me get the reverse cards, because this is my reverse pile, and I can tell when things are what, okay? So what messages do you have, Jonghyun, for pile number 1 viewers? Okay, 10 of Pentacles, you guys, he is here. He knows what he's doing. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. We have 2 10s, the same thing, and then we have the 6 energy. You guys could be life path 1s or life path 6s, by the way. If you're curious about Jonghyun, he's a life path 4. But you guys need to start not worrying about your legacy in life. You have 3 of the same card. This message is like over-examped, you guys. He wants you to know that it doesn't matter what you're doing in life. You're going to be successful. It may not feel like it now, but you gotta work. You gotta put that legacy in, because he knows that he fulfilled the legacy. Jonghyun, is there any other messages you want me to say? He wants you to know you're really smart. You may not know that either, because with the swords energy, and to communicate online with other communities, and get your friendships going. Get your legacy out there. If you have like a dream, put yourself out there. Because he doesn't regret doing that in Shiny, and he knows that it was totally worth following his heart. Even though he was put under pressure, he loved making music, and it was very obvious. Okay, that came through. Queen of Swords, like, you guys, he's here. You guys, he's totally here. Where'd it go? Queen of Swords. Messages could not be more clear from him. Okay? This one's in reverse this time, so... You have 3 cards that have came up. So maybe the number 3 is significant. But you have 3 of the same cards coming through from him. 6 of Pentacles. So you're definitely an Earth sign, I feel like, or have it somewhere. 10 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. You are giving too much of your energy. You need to stop. You need to be the badass man or woman you're meant to be, because I can feel that in him. He's telling me that, yes, you guys need to start not taking yourselves for granted, stop listening to others. He's basically showing me an image of him pushing you and be like, Hajima! Like, wake up, stop giving your energy to people that don't deserve it. Be the queen and be like, no. He's telling me to say no. Okay, can you give me one last message before we go from pile number 2? One last message for pile 1, Jonghyun. Is there anything else? You are very clear. Okay, he has 2. Oh my god. You guys, I'm not kidding. The Queen of Wands reverse came again. You guys are not having enough fun. You need to have more fun. But you could also need to be more serious in your work. If you're really committed to giving yourself energy, just be more committed in what you love. Because I feel like that's what he wants you to do. Be more committed in what you love. You guys, you have 4. It's like, and that's life path number, okay. But then we got more cards. Oh my god, you guys. We have the Ace of Cups again. He's here. He's excited. I think he's really excited to be doing this because no one's talked to him for a year or 2. But he's saying, stop giving yourself to others. Definitely. The Ace of Cups upright is usually about overflowing feelings. I feel like the first time that came up, he was really genuinely saying, hey, I'm here. I love you. I have so much love for you. But you need to stop giving that love to others so aimlessly because you do it too much and you're putting yourself down. You need to stop. Oh my god. You guys. But then we have 2 more cards and then I'm going to end the reading, and they're in reverse too. We have the Fool and we have Temperance. So you guys have too much patience, is what he's saying. You have too much patience and you need to stop being so patient with others. You know, let them prove to you what they're worth. Okay? And with the Fool in reverse, you know, you have new starts coming, but you won't get them unless you forgive yourself and you start taking back your power, because he's basically saying, be confident, be rude, you know, put boundaries up. He's definitely saying boundaries. You guys, he's showing me like boundaries, and he's showing me like the shiny diamond. He's saying, you're a diamond, show those boundaries to others, you know. You're sharp, be sharp, you know, talk to others online, you know, to get through my grieving or whatever grieving you have, but don't be patient, don't just settle for anything. Like, if something doesn't suit you, say no, okay? And don't give your energy to others, especially aimlessly. And look, guys, this was at the top of the deck, and it's justice. He wants you guys to live a fair life. I can just tell, okay? And that's all I'm getting for you. Stay tuned till the end to hear what I'm talking to Jonghyun about, because he's going to answer questions. Bye! Love you! Woo! He was definitely here. Hi, pile number 2. So, Jonghyun was totally present in the last reading, but I decided to switch lighting a little bit and switch my chair around. Let's get into your channel message. You guys chose this cute little heart entity with my name on it. Ooh, she pretty, she pretty. Let's get started with your letter from him. This is what I channeled. I don't know if you can read it, but he put like a cute little face right here and a diamond here and here. I mean, I drew it, but like he told me they needed that. So I have an overall message for pile number 2 in general and to his family and friends below that. So let's start with what he wants you to know. He wants you to listen to his song Fireplace. He told me that you needed to hear that. And he put like a laughing face. He put Fireplace, my song, and you put like the laughing emoji. And this is for you guys, pile 2, okay? I can sense that you're stressed. You were and or are becoming like I was. Do not do this to yourselves. I feel many of you will pick this. So he felt like you got a lot of people will pick this pile. He says, stop, breathe, take time, listen to my latest album, especially Rewind. So guys, listen to Rewind. He says, just call my name and I will help. Breathe. I almost took that for granted. I love you, baby. He called you baby. If you needed that, he called you baby, okay? He says, love forever and peace, Jong. And then for his family and friends, he says, I miss you like crazy. I know that this does not seem fair, but I am not far. I am with you. Your love is so nice. He literally, he made me underline. He's like, so listen to love is so nice, okay? Over here. So keep spreading it. You need to have fun. I love you. You have got this. I am fine. Gwenchana. Which also means I'm fine in English. So he's saying I'm fine like 2 times. Love you always, Jong. That's so sweet. Alright, Jonghyun. So whenever you're ready, I will channel your messages from the pile you picked. So start with this is upright. Okay. Ooh. 2 of Pentacles upright. There's like a choice you have to make, or you will have a choice to make soon. And he wants you to know that he wants you, to relax from this, because I know it's stressing you out. You could be an earth sign because Pentacles is earth. So if you don't know, if you're an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Anyway, these next 2. Oh my gosh. In the last reading, we also got 8 of Wands. But you guys have 8 of Wands and the Page or Knight of Swords in reverse. So, I feel like this decision that you have to make is something you have to make very quickly, or it will be a decision. If it's not here yet, you will need to make it really fast. You'll be balancing 2 things at once very quick in a short period of time, and it's going to stress you out. And you're going to feel like you can't think about anything. You're going to feel like you don't know how to think, And he's telling you with this in reverse, if it's the Knight of Swords in reverse, because it can be both, you need to slow down. And I know the 8 of Wands is contradictory, because this is like telling you, go for it. But he's telling you these opportunities are coming fast, and that you will need to breathe when they're here. Or, if they already are. So we have the 6 of Wands in the Tower. Okay, I really like this combination, because it's telling me you're gonna be fine. Alright? And that's always wonderful to hear. Because look at that, he's on his high horse and there's people celebrating him, okay? Or her, or, you is you. Alright? He's also saying that, yes, I know that the moment I died was sudden, but now I'm fine. I'm great where I am, if that's what you are. But if you're not really worried about his death and you just were curious about a pile, you had your Tower moment where you're going to have this. Maybe it's the pandemic, I don't know. And it hit you like a ton of bricks, okay? But you're gonna be fine. Alright? So, you could be an Aries or Scorpio with this, by the way, as well. He's coming through again because he's an Aries sun, but that could be you. Or you could be a fire sign. Of course, he's a fire sign. But that could be you as well, so don't just assume it's all about him. That's his message to you, okay? You're gonna be fine. I know this Tower moment came like out of the blue, but the Six of Wands is perfect because it means fame, it means success, you know. You're gonna get through that. And I know things are challenging, but they're gonna be fine. And let me see these other, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 cards, and we're gonna clarify everything. You guys have the Ace of Wands in reverse, so you guys are feeling like you don't know what to do, what's happening, you're bored with life. Once again, Page of Wands upright this time. You guys feel like there's something you should be inspired to do, but you don't know what, possibly. Again, we have another decision in reverse. Two of Swords. Could be an air sign. Aries. You could definitely be an Aries if I just said that. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But again, with the decisions, you don't know how to make this decision. You have a choice, you're balancing two things, and you're gonna have to pick one. Okay, whether it's jobs, whether it's opportunities, friends, relationships, don't be cheating. He's literally like, he's telling me this and he's telling me that I should just give you the finger wag. And then lastly, Six of Swords. That was in the last one. He wants you to talk to people online. But at the same time, he's saying, wait a second, move on from this. Okay, I'm gonna use this. He's saying red. Okay, so can you clarify all these cards? Jonghyun, what is the message you have for pile 2? You guys see that? They flew out of my hand. I'm gonna take all of them. The way they kinda... Alright. Oh my god, he's coming through. You see this, guys? The Ace of Wands is in reverse twice. That's a big indicator. I want to see if we have any more repeats, because we did last time. We had like 5 cards repeat themselves. Okay, Jonghyun, give me some channel things while I'm doing this. But, okay. So let's start with your 2 reverse cards. We have the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Swords in reverse. Actually, both of these are great cards to get in reverse, but I feel like this is advice to you. You had a heartbreak. Whether that was a literal heartbreak or, you know, a loss of some sort. You need to move on. The Six of Swords, this could be about him. You know, I feel like this is also the Die Hard Shiny piles, you know. You know, he knows you're upset. He knows, but he's saying move on from this. Move on from this sadness. You don't need to be sad. And this card right here is literally like the card of letting go. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna... Anyway, this is the letting go card. Four of Pentacles is about someone holding on to something from the past. Literally the guy is holding a bunch of coins. I'm going to shuffle this pile though. So you guys need to really like move on from him passing. If that's the case. Or move on from someone else passing. Or move on from any tower moment in your life and know that things will get better if you just think positive. And one last thing before I shuffle. Queen of Cups is upright. See? So basically you could be a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But he's saying, have more compassion to those around you, because okay. He's saying, have more compassion to those around you, because I think that's going to help you feel better, and you'll heal yourself that way. Let's see what else came up, though. We got 5 cards. Let's see if we got the same ones. Knight of Wands. Okay. So you need to, like... You know, you could be a fire sign, or I think that's him coming through again if you're not a fire sign. But look how he's charging. He's not moving super fast, but it's the second fastest knight in this deck, okay? You guys need to get inspired. Oh my god, yes, with the 8 of Wands. You guys need inspiration right now. Listen to a song Inspiration if you want. But act first, think later. Just go with what your heart's saying. With this Queen of Cups, do what you feel is best. Make your own decisions. Ugh, felt slow. Okay, let's go with the one card that's not reversed. 9 of Pentacles. Is this lady here, or it's portrayed as a lady, but that doesn't mean you are one. she's portrayed as someone who's thriving, but she's single. He's basically saying, yeah, you might be missing me, but I'm fine. He's literally him being like, look at me in this other dimension. I'm with a bunch of, like, you know, not money, but like a bunch of trees in nature, and literally they're feeding me grapes. You know what I'm saying? It's that thing. Like, he wants you guys to, like, get into that prosperous energy. I'm not saying make a lot of money. Like, no. Prosperous can literally mean, like, being happy. He wants you to be happy. He wants you to be inspired again, because he knows if you're like a Shavel, which is basically a Shiny fan, if you're really upset about his death, he wants you to move on. Six of Swords immediately tells me that, okay? He wants you to move on because he knows that he's fine. And he wants you to know that. Now, this card's also upright. King of Swords. Okay? He wants you to know the truth. Only listen to the truth, okay? Get someone to help you out of your problems that is older, possibly, because kings indicate older people. But figure out what the truth is. Let me see what these are, because I don't know what the truth is, but maybe he's telling you the truth is, I'm fine. Okay, what do you mean by the King of Swords, Jonghyun? Don't worry. He keeps saying, don't worry. Cut out the bad people. Because didn't he say, like, he can sense that you're all stressed, you feel like you can't really do anything, and he wants you to just breathe. And he knows you went through a tower moment. The tower moment is literally the epitome of stress here. I mean, come on, look at that. But let's look at these last two. Okay, these are both in reverse, but you have the Four Cups and the Seven of Swords. Is that right? Seven of Wands. So, right off the bat, he knows that you've been grieving him. This is, look at that. He's like, yeah, I know the situation sucks, but that's him. See that person right there on the cloud? That's him giving you that cup, saying, look, buddy, look, pal, I'm right there. Yes, these cups are empty, but this one's not. He wants you to stop grieving his death and to just chill. And if this isn't, like, if you're not grieving his death and you're fine, he's basically saying, I'm here, I'm giving you this cup, take this cup, okay? But it's in reverse, so he's saying, basically, don't get too emotional over my death. Don't get too emotional over situations that don't serve you, that you feel like you don't want to do. And lastly, we have the Seven of Wands, which he's saying the challenges are going to go away, but you need to stand firm in your beliefs. Because if you look, he's fighting this guy. Well, it doesn't have to be a guy, but that's how they portray it. He's fighting the wands, okay? You've done this for too long, and he's saying you need to stop. You need to stop defending yourself and stop making things harder than it is. Okay, can you give me some more messages with this deck, Jonghyun? What messages do you have for pile 2, Jonghyun? I felt that one, but I want to wait till a card falls. What message do you have for pile 2, Jonghyun? What message do you have for pile 2? That one. Okay, the tower's really getting my attention, so I feel like you guys are totally stressed, but Ten of Wands, you guys are overwhelmed. That's the stress card again. I'm sorry, but that's just what's coming through. You could definitely be a fire sign, but I can feel that's him really just emphasizing that you're stressed, because he's also a fire sign. And you're carrying all those wands. That's like heavy, right? It's a heavy burden you have. So don't let things get that way. He's saying rest before it's too late, because right now is perfect for that. Okay, what other messages do you have for pile 2? What message? Alright, so let's put some away, because that's a lot, but at the same time, no, I'm putting them up. You're silly. I only want a few cards, okay? Not the deck. Not half the deck, Jonghyun. What messages do you have for pile 2? What messages do you have for pile number 2? What messages do you have for pile number 2? Okay, I don't think that was a lot. That was still a lot, but I feel like he wants you to see these cards, so I'll go through them really fast. And these are all from my reverse deck. Five of Swords. You're in some conflict, okay? You just are. And that's him coming through. I'm sorry, I can just tell. So stop fighting things and stop getting into things that aren't doing like anything for you. But also don't forget to fight for things that you love. With that Knight of Wands, go after the things you love. My wrist feels weird after doing that. The Fool, okay, in reverse. So that was the last one. Okay, so he's basically saying, what do you have to lose? You're being too cautious, or you need to be more cautious of your future. Okay, 10 of... Another set that matches the 10 of Wands with the 10 of Wands from the same deck, but different. You guys have too many burdens. You need to stop letting that. Stop, like, giving yourself... That was like the last pile. You might be drawn to that one, but stop giving your energy to things that wear you out. You need to relax, release the wands, okay? Take them out of your hand. That's too many to carry. 9 of Pentacles. This is the second one. I know you're here. I know you're here. So you guys need to know he's thriving. You could be an earth sign too, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, like I said earlier. But you guys need to be thriving. Like, work on yourselves. He's literally like, yeah, like in my head. Work on yourselves. Is what he's saying. Work on yourselves. 7 of Swords. Fight for what you want. Because other people don't know what you want and you only know. 6 of Cups. He's saying your relationships with others are really important, and especially those in your childhood. So whether that be your parents or maybe childhood friends, talk to them. Confide in relationships. Okay, because I feel like you need to talk to people about what you're going through. 7 of Cups in reverse. You may feel like you don't have a lot of options, but you need to pick one. You need to pick one thing and move on and be compassionate. Bro, this is the 6 of Swords with 6 of Swords. You guys, he wants you to move on from his death. Okay? If that's you. But he also wants you to move on from things that aren't serving. Cut them out. This is the Swords card, okay? Cut them out. But yeah, that's all I'm getting. Thank you guys for watching pile 2. And I'll see you in pile 3. But please stick around to the end because I have some questions for Jonghyun to answer. Okay, pile number 3. Jonghyun had one last message for you. He kept getting in my head. And this card came out. It was the Strength card. Okay, if you're a Leo, yeah, that was a really strong indicator that you popped up. But other than that, he just wants you to have the courage to do what you want to do and not worry about what others say. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in pile 3. Hello, pile number 3. I have to get a drink because, wow, this is water. Okay. So, if you chose this lovely stone right here, this is the message for you from Jonghyun. And I channeled a letter from him. So, this one was actually funny. So, I was getting from him that this was mostly to Taemin. And he literally said that the song you should listen to is Danger by Taemin Hyung. He literally said Taemin Hyung, but you guys know, if you guys don't know, Taemin's younger than Jonghyun, but he called him Hyung. I don't know, it's because now, when Taemin turns like, whatever, like 20, I feel like Taemin's gonna be older than him this year, and that's why he calls him Hyung, but I feel like he's teasing him. But he's also telling me, y'all need to be careful. And that's just facts. Anyway, Danger by Taemin, he wants you to listen to it, but he calls him Taemin Hyung, and I was just cracking up. I was like, why'd you call him that? But anyway, pile 3, this is what he has for you. Hey, I can sense and feel your actions in both the past and future. If you're not careful, bad people and situations can take over your life. Change your habits. Stop talking down on yourself. You are beautiful, handsome, whatever you prefer. You do not need to lose the extra weight. Be confident. but look out. Good and bad things are coming. Are you ready? I love you. Sincerely, I love you, Jung. I feel like the weight part was for Taemin especially, because Taemin always complains about his weight being too much. We all know he's skinny. Anyway, this is what he has directly to Taemin and the boys, and maybe some of y'all your shovels out there and family. He says, watch out. Do not worry about me. I am fine. But are you? I'm watching your every move. Are you serving your highest potential?
You okay up there?
Yes. Sorry, my dad interrupted. But anyway, he says, are you serving to your highest potential? Or are you putting your dreams to the back burner? Whew, I felt that one. I love you and can feel your supportive energy. I can send it back to you every day. No, wait, he says, I send it back to you every day. Okay? Keep going. Don't stop. I know you can do it. You'll go so far. Love always, to infinity, Jung. That's his letter. And let's get into your cards. Okay, starting with this top one. The Three of Cups. He definitely senses that you're a fan. If you pick this pile, you're most certainly a fan, because the Three of Cups is like a community. Alright? He feels that from you. And you could be a water sign as well. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I forgot. I was thinking about what they'd be. These are upright. Oh my gosh. A king and a queen. The King of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Right. I literally shook the cards bringing them back. I was like... but... You guys need to have more fun. This is me too. This is my pile, okay? I picked this one. Have more fun. You could be water sign. Totally, because cups. Again. But you have more fun, but don't let others' emotions get to you. And just maybe be less compassionate, but be more passionate, if that makes sense, like towards others. Okay, so we have two other cards here. Oh my god, this was in the last reading. Ace of Pentacles and the Hermit. So basically saying new opportunities are coming, but you'll have to go within to figure that out. You could be a Virgo as well, because this is the Virgo card. He has a Virgo moon, so I think that's him coming through a lot. But you could be a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, wherever in your chart. You could also be an Earth sign because of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could definitely be a Virgo. He's saying, look within yourself, take time to breathe, again, because he's like, hey, you know, new opportunities are coming in his letter. So I'm thinking he's like bringing that up. And let me see what these are saying here. Okay, so this is upright. 5 of Wands. There's a conflict in your life. You could be a fire sign as well. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But he's saying, watch out for those conflicts. Be careful. You could start them as well. Then these three are all in reverse. We have the 8 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, and the King of Wands. The King and Queen of Wands. Okay? So you guys need to realize that your problems are not necessarily your own. Sometimes we take on... What are you saying? Okay, so sometimes the problems we take on aren't necessarily ours, and you guys need to realize that the problems you have are not necessarily your problems. Did you guys hear that? Oh my gosh. Anyway, the problems you have are not necessarily yours. The 8 of Swords is typically about someone trapped by their own self. Anyway, sorry I keep getting interrupted by my parents, but basically he's saying the problems you have are not your own, because this is reversed. Jeez. The problems that you have are not your own, so please, like, realize that. And the 5 of Swords is in reverse, so conflicts will go away once you realize some problems that you have in your head don't belong to you and you need to release them. You can definitely be an air sign as well. We have everything here. Wow. Aries, you could be Aries. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But let's see. What else? King of Wands in reverse, saying, have fun. Again, but be kind of cautious with your fun. And that could be him coming in as the sign, the fire sign. Okay, Jonghyun, what is your message for pile number 3? too many. Message for pile number 3, Jonghyun. Messages for pile number 3, Jonghyun. Okay, I felt those fall out of my hand, and some of them were just like, pick me. I picked them. Okay, guys, so we have a few. 7 of Swords, that was in the last one. So you feel like you're being betrayed. He feels like maybe, you miss him if you are that fan, but I'm not getting that. I'm getting like, you need to put yourself first. You need to, you know, you may need to use a shortcut to get what you want in life. Let's see what that's about. The Devil. You're dependent on something. And sometimes we're dependent on things that aren't necessarily so bad. We have habits. Oh my god, didn't he say something about, yes he did, he said, quote unquote, change your habits. So you could be a Capricorn to get lots of earth energy, definite earth sign, definitely my pile. But you have something you're addicted to doing, whether it's watching something as simply as too many pick cards. I'm in that boat, that's why I'm saying that. Biting your nails too much, maybe saying a certain word all the time that's negative, just maybe that, maybe cheating, who knows, it could be that bad. Just, you have some sort of addiction, he's saying, or habit you need to cut off right now. And that's gonna be what, you know, helps you get this new opportunity to come in. Yes, Page of Cups. So he's saying that there's an offer gonna come in, whether it's in love, friendships, opportunity, work, but you need to be in alignment with it, which means you need to cut out the habits. And we have, are you joking me? Another card that's the same. Well, we have the 5 of, yeah, 5 of Swords again. Okay, look at that, there's fights. Could be an air sign. He's picking up on my energy, my earth and air. Anyway, you could be going through something where you feel like you have to fight, but he's saying, stop fighting over something that's not worth it. That's what he's saying. And Judgment, you could be like a fixed sign, I think it's Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, but Judgment. You're going through a change right now. You need to do what you want to do. The Queen of Wands, inspiration, you're a queen, right? Be that Queen of Wands. Like, do what you love, because I feel like he's saying, I'm fine with the angel here, like, I'm watching over you, see? I'm playing music, and while you listen to my music, I'm watching you, and you need to step out of your comfort zone and put your work out there. That is, you guys, this is my pile. I'm just saying. Okay, send a message for pile number 3. Any message, Jonghyun, for pile 3. Any messages for pile number 3? Any messages? I saw that jump right out. Okay, I'm gonna get another deck because only one card came out. Any messages you have for pile number 3? Jonghyun? Did you guys see that? And then I'm gonna get one more deck. He's surprising me again. Okay, so messages for pile 3, Jonghyun. Messages for pile 3. Messages for pile number 3, Jonghyun. He's just guiding me. Okay, Jonghyun. You got it. See? He has his own special way of the card. Okay, Jonghyun. Messages for pile 3. That is too much. I don't want to read that much energy. Okay. I'm gonna just do this then. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2. I'm just gonna pick 3 cards 3 times. And 1, 2, 3. And these will be his last messages to this group. Okay? So, holy crap, right off the bat, guess what came up again? He's here. He's being funny. 3 of Cups and 3 of Cups. So maybe, and again, 6 of Cups. Okay, look out for relationships in your life. Pile 2 had that same card. And so your friendships could either be amazing or they could be going downhill and you need to be careful with them. But also trust in them a little bit. Find your own online community, possibly. Some type of community, okay? And 5 of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups here is saying you went through a lot. You went through a hard time. Maybe right now it's hard for you. I don't know. But you need to be compassionate during those hard times because it's going to work out for you no matter what. We have the King and Queen of Cups and the King and Queen of Wands, you guys. They're in the same suit, which tells me that if they're in the same suit, there's got to be some happy ending for you, which I'll get into in a second when I pull out these cards. A King of Pentacles in reverse. You guys may be feeling like you're not stable if you like are an adult, but if you're like me, you may feel like a King of Pentacles is like the most stable king, right? He sits on the throne, he's got the money. You guys haven't put your stuff out yet. If you are creative, you need to do that, and that's gonna give you that. But the Fool came again, this time upright, but it was in the last pile. You guys, a new beginning is coming, okay? He did say that good and bad things are coming. Are you ready? He wants you to be ready for those things. 9 of Swords in reverse, because unlike a lot of the things he had to deal with, this isn't going to be a nightmare. This is going to be a dream come true. Only if you can handle it. Only if you're going to change that. Okay, and that's all I have for you, pile number 3. Now stay tuned to the next part of the video where I ask him questions. Peace!